Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be discussing 7 foods that worms love. The first one is melon. Second, avocado. Third, ripe banana. Fourth, fruits. Fifth, vegetable that has been decomposing. Sixth, papaya, and the 8th is bread. Now, the reason why worms love these fruits and vegetables is because of the moisture content in them. And you know, worms do love moisture. These foods don't dry out very quickly, and so they like it. But it has been noted that the skin of these fruits, however, tend to last a very long time in your worm bin. So if you want to peel the fruits and take the skin and grind it up, then there is a possibility that because the particles are so small, then the worms will want to eat it, or they will eat it faster. And also the bread. Worms do love bread. I cannot tell why, because it is not moist, but when you put bread in the worm bin, they will just flock to it. Now, these foods, people have, myself included, have used it to extract the worms. So if you want to harvest your worm, these foods are really nice to feed them. Second, we use it to boost the population of the worms, because naturally, if worms have things that they love to eat, they are going to be flocking to it, and they're going to be reproducing more because they're happy. So you can actually feed these things. You can do an experiment on your own to see if it really works. If by feeding your worms the ripe banana, the avocado, the papaya, and stuff like that, to see whether or not it will boost your worm population. But if you're going to do that experiment, I would suggest that you know how many worms you're starting with, because the worms love these foods. So those worms that are in the bin that you're using for the experiment, they are going to flock to the food. Because you see the bulk of worms on the food, you might assume that your population has increased drastically, but you didn't know how many worms you have in there originally. So you want to know how many worms you have in the bin before you actually start your experiment. And if you do conduct this experiment, please let me know what the result is. So these are the 7 foods that worms like, and I did mention fruits, but there are some fruits that worms do not like at all. Like the rind of the orange or any of these citric foods. They don't like onion, they don't like garlic, they don't like anything in the onion family. They eat tomato, but they don't really like tomato that much. So there are foods that the worms will like, there are foods that they won't like. So, excuse me. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet done so. And don't forget to turn on your notification button so that you can get more information on how to run your worm bin and problem solving for the worm bin, stuff like that. Okay, that's it for now. I hope you have yourself a wonderful day.